Merry Christmas, bro. From me to you. Stick camping.
Thanks. Dear Davies, if my calculations are correct, you received this letter immediately after you saw the DeLorean struck by lightning. First, let me assure you that I'm alive and well. I've been living happily in the year 1885. The lightning bolt... Wait. Oh, dude. Wrong letter. My bad. This isn't for you. Disregard all. Aw, damn. That means Marty got the death threat. No big deal. He's already shaking in his boots anyway. Merry Christmas, dude.
We're not done yet. It's a rape whistle.
They are Joshua, and they are David, and they are brothers, not lovers. Hi, I'm Davey, and I'm awesome. This is Josh, the last film bestie.
Rachel.
Ken Lindsay. Ken Lindsay. Kenny Loggins. Oh. Kenzie Reeves. Kendall Jenner. Kendall Woods. Oh, you're good.
Merry Christmas.
I'm the film bestie.
And being that the holidays are upon us, it's Christmas time, we're all festive.
You got a problem with my attire?
Being that it's the holidays, it's Christmas time, we'd share one of our favorite holiday movies with you. One of our favorites since we were kids.
Die Hard?
No.
That's not a Christmas movie.
It's so a Christmas movie.
Yeah. Die Christmas too, you know.
Yeah. But no, made in 1997 and directed by Michael Cooney, who co-wrote this with Jeremy Page. Jack Frost.
That really awesome movie with Michael Keaton in it?
Not that one.
Good, because that one sucked.
I did like that one. But 1 year before that came out this one.
Oh, I know which one you... Oh, yeah. Yeah. This was one of Shannon Elizabeth's earlier films.
It was actually her first film.
This came out before American Pie.
Yes, it did. A couple years before American Pie.
And it's her first film. We're smart.
And like I said, this actually came out in 1997, and then 1998, the Michael Keaton Jack Frost came out. The family-friendly one that everybody else liked. But we liked this one, which is anything but family-friendly.
We like messed up movies for Christmas.
And see, that was the thing. This came out when we were teenagers, and I don't think we ever thought this was a good movie.
Oh, God, no. It was just fun.
But just very, very entertaining.
People die at Christmas too, you know.
The movie opens with what sounds like a cartoon bunny asking her uncle to tell her a story.
I want a happy, scary story.
What exactly is a happy, scary story?
Sleepaway Camp.
Fair enough. Those of you who've seen that might be going like, what are you talking about? Did a pedophile boil to death in that movie? He did. Just because the happy part was in the beginning doesn't mean it wasn't a happy, scary story. He then goes on to tell her about Jack.
He'd stick knives in their faces and cut out their tummies, then stamp on their heads till their brains got all runny.
Dude!
You wanted a story. You got a story.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Her uncle gets more and more graphic, but describes that Jack, the serial killer, is sentenced to die tonight.
And have sweet, sweet dreams.
Sweet dreams.
Don't think there's any chance of that happening. We then see a prisoner transfer vehicle.
Deep fried Jack served at midnight!
If he was sentenced to die that night, wouldn't he already be at the prison he was gonna die at?
You'd think that, but no.
Then again, if that happened, we wouldn't have a movie. So, and then we see Jack.
Say, pal, I've got a smoke.
Cigarettes will kill you. Oh yeah, he's on death row. That's right. You killed him over a cigarette, and then you wasted more than half the cigarette.
That poor cigarette.
Then we see the prisoner transfer truck about to crash into another truck that is hauling chemicals. Oh no!
Oh, yeah.
He's a little bit too excited about a crash about to happen.
Yeah. You meet the girl from Crash.
After the crash,
Looks like deep fried Jack's off the menu for tonight, huh?
I don't know what makes less sense here. The fact that after that crash, he's the only one that's completely unharmed, even though he flew out of the back, or the fact that somehow that crash got him completely out of his chains. But then again, there's really no logic in this.
Which is the tagline for this movie.
The fire from the wreck causes this.
This is gonna hurt.
Jack gets completely covered in those chemicals, and then he starts to melt into the snow.
Oh, that was freaky. Did he really need to shoot at that?
We then get introduced to the sheriff, Sam. He's the one who actually caught Jack and captured him on a routine traffic stop. A fluke. And he's remembering the last time he saw Jack.
I'll find a way!
Memories.
Like the corners of my mind. Then we meet Agent Manners.
You the man who witnessed the incident?
Is that really that confusing of a question?
No, it's the plot.
The next morning, the sheriff's son, Ryan, is making breakfast for him.
But I made you special.
Not a chance.
I think I'm gonna save this for lunch, okay?
It's more.
Thanks.
Smart move.
The sheriff then goes by some townspeople who are building snowmen for that night's snowman competition.
Gonna jinx us.
Look at this one over here.
Yes, that is Shannon Elizabeth. This was her first movie.
You know, when I was a little girl, I always wanted to be the angel on top of the Christmas tree.
Okay.
Careful what you wish for, lady.
You know, for the fact that they had a snowstorm last night, it looks awfully summery around there.
Kind of like living in Carson City.
Or it's kind of like they filmed it during the summer.
Ah.
What's the difference between snowmen and snowwomen?
What's the difference?
It's snowballs.
I hate your dad jokes.
Really? Then what about this?
He does that to me in all his videos.
What do I do to you? This?
Stop it!
Just then, the sheriff finds out there's been a murder.
They had a killing in the county in all our lives.
They killed Whitey!
And he was really white!
Did, Chris. All did.
Why is the chair still rocking?
Take your foot off the chair.
These are the men that are expected to solve the crime.
Yeah, good luck with that.
The sheriff calls the FBI to confirm that Jack did in fact die the night before. They say that he did die the night before, and then as soon as they hang up, talk about what they're gonna do about Jack, who's now the killer snowman.
This is a disaster.
Another tagline for this movie. And what the director said when he saw it.
At least you know it works.
Well, somebody's a glass is half full kind of guy.
Do I now have to put back in the test tube?
What are you trying to be, Bruce Willis?
The sheriff calls a doctor out to come examine the body, and the doctor asks if he thinks there's going to be another killing.
I'll be bolting my door tonight.
Well, at least he's got a plan.
Man with a plan is an important thing.
Too bad the plan is not to go find the killer, but a plan nonetheless. The sheriff's wife, Ann, gets home and sees a big snowman in her front yard.
I didn't make a snowman.
Oh, well, someone built it.
This doesn't weird you out at all?
Serial snowman builder. Watch your vegetables.
After Ryan puts a face on the snowman,
Hey, movie. I said movie.
I didn't edit this at all. He literally said it right after saying.
Wait, let me see that script. Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's Billy. And Billy is a bully.
No!
Oh, yes.
That's not gonna end well for you. It gets worse.
wanna build a snowman.
I didn't do it.
Holy moly, Ryan killed Billy!
It wasn't me.
Think he did it?
I don't know.
You know who did think he did it? Billy's dad.
Couldn't have been a fight. Billy is 2 feet taller than Ryan.
Not anymore, Yank.
Did you hear that?
Billy is 2 feet taller than Ryan.
Not anymore, Yank.
Who even said that?
It was Tamara from Channel Awesome. She invented time travel.
And heckled it.
He's usually not so short-tempered.
Every time his boy gets decapitated, he gets moody.
What a whiner he is. The sheriff can't shake the feeling that somehow this is Jack Frost doing these killings.
The only place he exists now is in here.
Also in here.
Not my heart, your heart.
You said I don't have one.
I like that better.
That's another fourth wall break. Do you not understand that? That's 2 fourth wall breaks. That's like 16 walls now. Billy's dad, Jake, and mom, Sally, are sitting in their living room.
Don't you think we ought to put the tree lights on?
Bitch! Billy's sister, Jill, played by Shannon Elizabeth, storms out because she's got a date with Tommy. Because Lord knows nothing helps you get over the grieving process like cute boys. I mean, hey, Johnny Depp helped me get over my mother's death.
And I had Doug Walker to help me get through mine.
Y'all are gay.
Hey, those are beautiful men.
It would be less gay if we didn't bottom for them.
You mean more gay.
Oh.
Jake goes outside.
Say, pal, how about a smoke?
I think that's Jack.
You sure about that? Jake grabs an axe. Is this really making you sick?
Oh, no, just a little acid from the Thanksgiving, I mean Christmas dinner we just had. They don't know when we film this.
They do know! Then to Sally. And her dream came true.
You know what they say? Every time a bell rings, an angel dies in a Christmas tree.
That's not quite how it goes. The sheriff and his deputies are now checking out the crime scene at the house, and...
Well, someone's got to go tell Jill her entire family's dead. Jesus, she's only 18.
Yes, and there is a reason they're emphasizing that she is 18. But that's for in a little bit.
Yeah.
You get Doc Peters and bring him up here.
What is the doctor gonna do? So what do you make of it, doctor?
Seen it before. It's a clear-cut case of suicide.
The sheriff goes back to the police station, and it's there that he meets Agent Manners.
Sure, why not?
Just what the producers said when they were pitched with this idea.
They all go to the crime scene, and Agent Stone figures out,
It can freeze and unfreeze at will.
now we know his superpower. Agent Manners tells the sheriff that he needs to instill a curfew tonight for the whole town. While the sheriff is telling the town about this curfew, Paul starts freaking out. If this was Arnold Schwarzenegger, he would look into the camera and say, "Mind your manners." Deputy Chris goes over to Paul's place to see what he can find out.
Get the madman, be a hero. Fa la 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 la.
You will die because you're a zero. Fa la 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 la. He sees a snowman in the middle of the road.
I think it's Jack.
You're very astute.
Okay.
Global warming.
How dare you?
Anne goes back to her place to get some more blankets, even though her husband, the sheriff, told everybody to stay at the church. And she notices the pipe burst! That's even worse!
This is how we lost the Care Bears.
After Anne and the deputy leave, Jill and Tommy decide to sneak into the sheriff's house.
Then I'll need a really big boy to look after me.
Yeah, my little brother was decapitated this morning. Let's get off.
I want a roaring log fire, and a bottle of wine.
And while he's getting that ready, just then Tommy hears something.
Look, I'm not a burglar.
Yes, but breaking and entering is still a crime, Tommy. Now you may be wondering, what's Jill doing now? Tommy opens the door and...
Who's out there?
But he stands his ground.
I'm gonna use this thing, alright?
Stupidly stands his ground, but stands his ground nonetheless.
Yeah.
How are you?
World's most pissed off snow cone.
I like snow cones.
Me too. They're so good.
Cherry was my favorite.
I never got that one. I always had the lemon one that you guys always bought me.
Yeah. It was lemon.
Oh, you guys sucked.
Tommy backs away.
Yeah, what's Jill doing this whole time?
Jill walks over and sees a drawn bath and decides to get in, despite the fact that she's been spending the last 20 minutes drying her hair.
That was it? Yeah, it's Bella Thorne's OnlyFans all over again.
Tommy, no! Don't put cold water in. No, it's freezing!
Oh, it gets worse.
Or better.
Well, hope it was good for you, honey.
Seriously? Dude, that is like the best scene of the whole movie. Oh, we're so squeamish about a little bit of skin. We're not going to show this scene. But it's still the best death scene. And, well, I'm too much of a gentleman to say the rest. But it's the best scene. Why do you guys keep censoring it? You, Riff Tracks, anybody else that's reviewed this. You know what? I just don't understand the world anymore. I just don't.
Forgive me, Josh, that on my channel I don't want to show somebody being raped by a snowman to death.
Same thing happened to Harold.
If it makes you feel better, I still left this part in.
Oh, I must remember to send flowers.
I really hate you.
Back at the station, they find out that there is actually no way for Agent Manner's men to get there because of all the snow. One of the deputy's cars shows up, but there's no sign of the deputy, just a scarf on the ground.
It's just a scar.
Manners tries to shoot him, but it does nothing.
Made in America.
Yeah, we didn't take that out of context. It just didn't make any sense.
They go inside, and Agent Stone and Manners finally inform him that it is, in fact, Jack Frost.
I'll find a way!
Well, he sure did. He starts coming in from under the door, and...
Damn it, it's not working!
That was pointless. It's about as pointless as when I hunt mermaids.
They go in another room in an attempt to fight off Jack. Their plan is they're going to take a bunch of bug spray, put tape on it so it'll just keep spraying out while Jack comes through it, and they'll climb out the window. Problem is, the window is locked, and the sheriff left the keys at the other end in the door. So... pretty sure he would die before he got to that door. But he gets the keys and starts to head back, and...
Baby! Help me!
oh yeah, Paul's there.
Huh. That's right. Almost killed you. Would my face have been red?
They finally get out, and...
Somebody remember to put out the cat.
yeah, that line didn't make any sense either.
Made in America.
Look, Ma! I'm a Picasso!
It didn't work. They run back into the church, and... what the heck was that?
I know that guy. He doesn't know I'm here. I owe him money.
The extra?
Remember that first magazine I got when we were kids? That's who I bought it off of.
Well, apparently now you'll appease them with some graham crackers.
And some chocolate bars. Got any s'mores, dude?
Not during this review. They come up with a plan to get Jack into a furnace. And somehow this plan actually worked.
They Hansel and Gretel'd his ass.
Hansel?
We iced him.
That's exactly what Arnold would have said. Everyone starts to leave after a job well done, except for Stone and Manners. They decide to hang out.
Blow me.
Made in America.
Frostbite.
I'm not sure that made any sense. He chopped down on his face and just slashed it. No. Stone comes out and Jack was in Agent Stone.
Don't eat yellow snow.
Man, they were really trying hard to come up with some kind of catchphrase in here. The sheriff and Ryan get trapped in a car by Jack, and in a last-ditch effort to try to get out, but those oats are actually hurting him. So the sheriff asks Ryan, what did he put into the oats?
Antifreeze.
Well, I'm glad it worked.
Yeah. His dad had eaten that like he wanted to. He would have died.
The sheriff has a new plan. He tells Paul to go back to his shop, fill up the bed of his truck with antifreeze, and he's gonna lure Jack upstairs, and he melts him with the antifreeze.
All gone.
Oh, finally.
No, Ryan!
Oh, come on!
Is that it? Is that it? Is he finally dead?
I think so. Yeah, he's done. He's done. At least until Jack Frost 2, Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman.
Only in America.
So there you have it. That's our review of Jack Frost, one of our favorite Christmas movies since we were teenagers. Merry Christmas, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit that little bell so you get notifications, and leave a comment. Tell us some of your favorite Christmas movies. But before we go, we want to give a shout out and a Merry Christmas to some people. Like Ken Lindsay, Rob Kindler, Sam Hill, Jack Frost, Rudy, Angela, Ricky. Do you have anyone?
I'd like to give a shout out to this list of people. Lana Rhodes, Kenzie Reeves, Lily Adams. You know what? Wrong list. Those are porn stars. That's a different video. Okay, here we go. Roddy Piper. Wait, this is dead people. Where's my list? Well, might as well just say Roddy Piper and Harold. That's all I got left.
God, I hate you.